time limit on God. No, we have time for everything else. We have time to do anything else, but we don't have enough time for God. But I want to encourage you today, when Moses sent out 12 spies in the first part of Numbers chapter 13, he sent out 12 spies, told them to do what? Go out and spy the land out. Go look for the land and go see if it's the land it's the land that's flowing with milk and honey. It's something there for us to go, and not only go, but we can what? Overtake them, and we can recover all. So it's going to be areas in your life that God is going to tell you to go that don't make no sense.
That's right.
You might be living on this side of town, but God told you to come all the way to Harvest. Come on Garner's Fair Road. Why am I going here when I have 3 other churches that's close to me? But because you have been anointed to change the game, you can't step in everybody's house, because that's not the place that God has assigned for you. So God has sent you to the promised land. I'm not saying that Harvest is the promised land, but I am saying that a place that you will go and you will possess, come on, everything that God has have for you. Now listen, I want to read something in your hearing. It talks about as Israel approached the Jordan River, Moses sent out 12 spies to investigate the promised land. 1 spy from what? Each 12 tribes of Israel. How is something about the number 12? 12 disciples, 12 tribes, 12 spies. So again, it entered Canaan, explored the land, and returned with a report. Look at your neighbor and say, with a report. With a report. And all 12 had the same external experience, but the internal conclusion of 10, differed, markedly for the other 2. Look at your neighbor and say, Joshua and Caleb. Listen, Joshua and Caleb filed the minority report. They happened to be the 2 that were set apart from everybody else. Come on. Out of the 12 that were sent to go in and spy out the land, only 2 came back, out of the 12 with a good report. Now, I don't know about you, but it's something about perception. Anybody knows about perception? Right. The way you look at things is the way that things are going to manifest. I can take 2 people and tell them to go into the rudest part, the roughest part of the area, and somebody will go there and say, they're a little hood and I can't go there, and I couldn't even roll my windows down. Nevertheless, I didn't even get out the car because I couldn't even drive by. Matter of fact, because I know that was the ghetto side of town, I had to take my nice car and drive on the other side of the street, because I was afraid that while I'm driving through, they might hike up my car while I'm in it and put it on blocks and take my rims. So I'm not going to go into that sector of town because I don't know what these people might do, and I'm not ready to change the game. Look at your neighbor and say, change the game. So you get the place on the inside and say, like the other 10 spies that have the negative report that says, yeah, we're going over here, but we can't subdue it because we don't have sufficiency. We're not the perfect people to even possess the promised land. But God told me to tell you today that you have been anointed and appointed by God to do what? Change the game. So don't look at the territory as being an area that you cannot handle. Look at the territory as being a place that I can go in and I can recover and I can conquer all. When you get in that place that God has designed for you to go, you're going to come back with a what? Good report. Come on, perception is all how you look at it. Now, you might be saying, what does that mean? Perception. I can have as much faith to move mountains. I can have faith to, command my mountains to be made low. I can have the faith to cause seas to dry up. I can have the faith to do it. But guess what? Until you are able to exercise your faith, how many people know that the circumstances are going to change? Say the same. Right. Now, until you're able to open up your mouth and speak the word of God it's only when the circumstances are going to change. I'm telling you, while you're going through the hardest time, even in your sickness, I dare you not to magnify the sickness. I dare you to magnify your God. But so many times we get this woe is me. I'm feeling some type of way. I'm hurting on this side, and my chest pain on this side, and my hair hurting this side, and my eye hurting. And Pastor, I need you to pray for my toe, and I need you to touch and agree with me that I won't have to be the same way that I am. But how many people know that when Jesus died, it caused the veil to be ripped? So you're able to go to God for yourself. It's everything that the pastor is not going to pray you through,